Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. We are not a consignment dealership. We own all the cars in our showroom. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. It's hanksters.com. On our website is where you can see at least 80 still photos of every single car that we have, along with these video presentations that we do for you, and a full description of each car. We leave our YouTube videos up at all times between our two showrooms. We shoot probably 3 to 4 of these videos per week between both showrooms. So you'll definitely want to check out our website to see if the car you're watching today is still available. This car today happens to be a 1968 Ford Mustang. Really great color combination on this car. 289 motor. The date code on the motor is 1966. It's a 68 car. Very well could be the original motor to the car. I'm not sure. We have no way to prove that because Ford did not stamp partial VINs on the blocks at that time. So again, the block's from 1966. It's a 1968 car. No power steering, no power brakes, but yes, it does have air conditioning, and I have driven the car. It does blow cold. Putting the hood down, you can see that we have like a cool seafoam green color on this Mustang. A really great color combination. We'll show you the interior here in a little bit. The interior is kind of a greenish blue vinyl inlay there. It's kind of a cool combination. But looking at the outside of the car, BFG radial tires on the car. The Mustang wheels there in great condition. 289 badging with the little pony on the driver's side front fender there, along with your Mustang. Obviously, 289 motor under the hood, and it is a Mustang. Door fitment down both sides of the car is really good. We'll show you that here in just a bit. You do have dual chrome mirrors on the car. A little bit of pitting in the chrome there on the vent window in the rear, but nothing terrible. Front and rear seat belts in the car. Again, I mentioned earlier the inner inlay there for the seats, both front and rear, are a little darker green than the outer portion of it, but a real nice color combination on the car. You can see the dome lights working. The headliner's in great shape. It does have sun visors. The sun visors are in good condition. The rear view mirror is nice and clear. You can see looking under the carpeting. Carpeting's in nice condition. Center console with a pair of cup holders. We'll take a little closer look at the dash quality there when we are doing the test drive. Paint quality on the car is, it's a driver quality paint job, but so far I have not seen any areas of concern: blistering, cracking, fading. Deck lid fitment to the rear quarters there, very good. We'll find a keyhole here. We'll pop the trunk and show you inside. There's a jack, there's a 4-way, there's a full-size spare. Don't know how much of the trunk mat here I can pull up. I'll show you there. Trunk's nice and solid. Chrome on the rear bumper. It's got a little bit of pitting there on the top of the rear bumper, just a bit. Nothing terrible that would call for the rear bumper to be replaced or anything. You have your reverse lights down low there, and dual chrome exhaust coming out of the rear. Door fitment again down the passenger side. Take a look. Really good down the passenger side and driver's side both. Again, a little bit of pitting in the chrome there on the vent window on the rear of the passenger side, same as the driver's side. It's probably the original vent windows in there. Door panel on the passenger side is in very good condition. Again, the interior in the car is in good shape. I do not see any rips, tears, cracks, nothing. Dash is in pretty good condition. Again, we'll get a closer look at that on the test drive. Good looking car inside and out. I think it's a good color combination, especially for down here in Florida. A hot color down here right now. The 289 Mustang logo on the passenger side fender mirrors the driver's side. Chrome on the front bumper is pretty good. It's about the same quality as the rear bumper there. Good looking car so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it out on the rack and put it in the air and show you guys what the undercarriage looks like. Underneath our 1968 Ford Mustang, we're going to have drum brakes all the way around, front and rear. Looking up at the oil pan, you can see the oil pan gasket's nice and dry. I don't see any indications of any leaking down the side of the block either. The car's not leaving anything in the floor of our showroom, so that's a good sign too. Tranny pan's small, but nice and dry. Dual MagnaFlow exhaust coming down off of the exhaust manifolds. The frame rails on the car look to be in good shape. Same thing with the floor pans. No seepage here out of the tail shaft seal on the tranny, which is common on these older cars. The exhaust appears to be newer, looking at it. Rear frame rail, same thing, in good shape. Rear drum brakes, as I mentioned earlier. Gas tank appears to be newer. You can see the bottom half of the exhaust there that we discussed in the showroom with the dual chrome tips coming out underneath the rear fascia there. The drop downs behind the rear wheels there, driver and passenger side, both appear to be in good shape. I'm trying to look up in the sun here, but they both appear to be all there. Good looking car underneath. Don't just take my word for it though. We invite all of you, actually encourage all of you that might be in the market to buy a car from us, come on down to Daytona Beach, check out our showroom, our business operation. Look at this car or any other car you might have an interest in. We'll be happy to throw it on the rack for you, let you drive it, let you look at it out in the sunshine, out in the natural lighting. Open the doors, check out the interior, crawl around under the hood, feel comfortable about what you're purchasing. With that being said, we do probably 9 out of every 10 deals we do are sight unseen. We do a lot of business through pictures, videos, phone calls, emails, things like that. We also offer financing on these cars. The collector car lenders we work with will do anywhere from a 5-year to a 10-year loan, depending on the price of the vehicle, your credit score, debt to income ratio, things like that. They're going to require that you put at least 10% of the purchase price down, and then the remainder will be financed over whatever term that you get approved for. Let's set this car on the ground, take it out on a drive, and show you guys how it runs out. Inside our Mustang, we have a horn, turn signals, you have a driver's side, and you have a passenger side. Oil pressure's functioning all the way to my left. Wipers are functioning. Wiper switch is right here. 2 speeds. And you turn them off and they park back where they should. Fuel gauge is working. Alternator working. Odometer is reading 26,305. The title reads exempt, so we do not know if it's the true mileage on the car. We do not know when the car was painted. We do not know if the motor has been rebuilt, and if so, when. We do not know if the tranny's been rebuilt. We do not know if that mileage is accurate. Obviously, I do not think it would be, but you never know. The Florida title we have for the car reads exempt. Radio. Does work. Cool part about being in Florida, we have air. Hopefully you guys can hear that. And it blows ice cold. And we're not going to use it today because we're sitting at about 64 degrees right now and I'm already freaking freezing. I don't need an air conditioner to freeze me out even more. What else? Oh, so turn signals. They do have indicators in the hood. You can see the driver's side is functioning. Hopefully you guys can see that out there. The passenger side is not, because it's gone. It's bad, so we have a new one. We already ordered it. It's on the way. Today is Tuesday. It'll be here Thursday. Just 2 screws and the bulb. The bulb works. It's just the housing itself was just all corroded and dirty and nasty, and it was like, I don't know, 15 bucks for a new one, so we ordered a new one. What else? The dash, you can see, is in pretty decent shape. You know, the chrome bezeling around all the gauges and around the radio and stuff. You know, around the Mustang, it's in good condition. Top pad here, I don't see it cracked up or deteriorated or sun faded, so that's a good thing. Windows are crank up and down, all 4 of those work, so let's take it out on a drive. Car runs out well. The steering wheel's nice and straight. There are no vibrations in the drivetrain whatsoever. Nothing in the seat, in the floor, in the shifter, in the wheel. The car does have, let me see here if I'm, after we pass this car. Yeah, the car does want to pull to the left-hand side when you let go of the wheel, so I'm going to have that figured out. It's not terrible, it just drifts. It, you know, doesn't do it immediately, but it is there, so I'm going to have that looked at. But again, the steering wheel's not shaking, the front tires aren't shaking, the drivetrain itself, the car has a nice pickup to it, runs good. So if you're a lady out there looking to purchase this car, it does not have power steering, so it, you know, when I have non-power steering cars, you have some cars that steer like a tank, and then other cars that steer like almost like they have power steering. This one is kind of like in between. You can definitely tell it doesn't have power steering by driving it, but it's not impossible to drive at all. The drum brakes all the way around stop the car really well, and when you stop the car, there's no pulsation or anything in the brakes. Running through the couple of gears here a little bit. Car has a nice strong motor. Runs through the gears really nice. The speedometer is, I would say, about 10 miles per hour fast. It's fluctuating a little bit there, but it's not anything we're going to look at or address. It's not, you know, we're in a 45 mile per hour zone right now. It says we're doing about 53, 54 miles per hour, but again, it's probably 10 miles per hour fast. But nice car. Ice cold air, radio, drum brake stop, wood grain on the steering wheel's in good shape. There's no noises, squeaks, rattles, anything like that coming from the car. It sounds like a nice solid car. 1968 Ford Mustang. So if you're interested in this car, give us a call. Our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach is 386-944-9219. Our website is hanksters.com. You will be able to see at least 80 still photos of this car today, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping anywhere in the lower 48 United States and a 12-month, 12,000 mile powertrain warranty. You do not have to take the car back to Hanksters. In fact, we don't even work on any outside vehicles other than our own. You can take it to any ASE certified facility in the United States. You're going to have $100 out of pocket, that's your deductible, and the warranty company is going to pick up the remainder on a covered repair. Engine, transmission, rear end, internal components. It doesn't cover batteries, starters, alternators, tires, brakes, things like that. So we're sitting at a red light here, as you guys can see. Temperature on the car is good. Temperature gauge does work. We're running right where we should be. And you can see, and hopefully hear, the car doesn't want to stall out, or it's not spitting, sputtering, anything like that. Car's got good acceleration here. Got people in front of us, so can't really pick up too far, but Transmission shifts nice and smooth, just like it should. There's no banging, there's no skipping. Really nice. Nice 68 Ford Mustang. Again, check us out at tanksters.com. We are located in Daytona Beach, Florida, and we would love to have you as a customer.
Mm-hmm.